Hey everybody, Keith Dotson here, and in this video we are visiting a historic cemetery in Hoover's Gap, Tennessee. And this isn't really a photography video per se, although I did spot this abandoned house en route and stopped to photograph it, so I guess that kind of makes it a photography video, sort of, right? But for me, a big part of the richness of landscape photography is knowing about the land. It helps you to really see a place, and I think it helps you to more fully tell the story of a place. It's partly forward-looking things like ecology and caring for the environment and conservation of the land for future generations, but it's also partly backwards-looking, knowing what happened on the land. Did Native Americans live there? Were there battles there or settlements there? Who lived there or who died there? What's the history of the place? This little cemetery is on a strip of land between two highways. That's my car back there parked on the edge of Old Highway 41, and believe it or not, that little road leads all the way from Chicago to Florida. It's said that Al Capone used to drive that road to take trips to Miami. And that busy freeway over there is Interstate 24. Go north and you'll hit Nashville in about 45 minutes. Go south and you'll arrive in Chattanooga, where you can connect onto Atlanta or Birmingham, Alabama. This cemetery is named after Matthias Hoover. He was born in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania in 1740, the grandson of Swiss immigrants, and he spoke only German for his entire life. Even though he was born in country, he had to take a loyalty oath in 1778. This was unusual because he was a Mennonite and people of that faith refused to take oaths, but Hoover converted to being a Methodist and he took the oath. Matthias and his siblings inherited a large piece of land in Pennsylvania that was divided equally, so he sold his share to his brother, took his family, and moved south. After living briefly in Virginia and eastern Tennessee, he moved to this area where the cemetery sits now in 1793, and he bought 5,000 acres of land. He was among the first settlers in the area. Remember, this was 3 years before Tennessee was even a state, which happened in 1796. Matthias Hoover remained in Hoover's Gap until he passed away in 1824. His remains are here in the ground that carries his name, surrounded by relatives as well as modern roads and billboards. That's all I've got for this week, everybody. Thanks for watching. Be sure to visit my website, keithdotson.com.